Hello, everyone. I want to welcome you to our reopening plan. There's some information in here that I want to share with you that's very important. So, again, I'm greeting all students and parents, and welcome back again to our reopening plan. As you all know, October the 13th is when we expect students to arrive who chose the option to come here face to face. So, I'm going to go through some very important information that you need to know about our reopening plan. Of course, in order to enter our building, you must have a mask on. Make sure that is something that you know and you have with you. So, in order to enter our building, you must have a mask. This is our mission and vision this year, and our motto is preparing tomorrow's leaders today. And that's something we really want to try to do here, and we are going to do here at Jeff Davis to get you prepared to become leaders in the near future. This is our guidance department. This presentation is listed on our website, and you can find our reopening plan on our website as well. Our administrative staff. Just some quick facts. School day returns to 7:30 to 2:45. This is for both face-to-face students and virtual students. So Monday will not be a 7-period class day. Monday will be alternating between an odd class day and an even class day. Virtual students, you are expected to attend class regularly. You are expected to be logged in at the start time and remain in class for instructions directed by your teacher. Work still will be submitted through Schoology. Both face-to-face and virtual students are expected to do that. Uniforms will be required for those attending face-to-face. And if you are doing virtual, we are encouraging you also to wear your uniform tops to be uniform with everyone else. Again, you are required to wear masks while on campus. And our buses will pick up at their regular location. That list of times and locations is on our website. Arrival time. We don't want you here before 7 o'clock. If you drive a car or walk, please remember that. We know buses will be here before then, but if you drive or walk, please don't arrive before 7. We're going to let you into the building at 7:08. Got 2 points of entry, and both of these are in the back of the school, the cafeteria doors, and also the 9th grade door near the athletic parking lot. Now, 9th graders who have a homeroom in our 9th grade academy, you guys will enter the building through our 9th grade door near the athletic parking lot. And we will be out there to assist you on the first day. So here's how that works for our 9th graders. 9th graders, if you decide to eat breakfast, you will come through our cafeteria doors where our metal detectors will be. We will check your bags and do all those things we do, and also your temperature before you come in the school building. So you will grab your breakfast, and then you will come back outside through that same entry, which is the cafeteria doors. You will come back outside, go down the steps, and walk to our 9th grade building. And you will enter through those doors. So we will have plenty of people in place to guide those 9th graders who have a home room in the 9th grade academy. On walkers, you will enter through the cafeteria entry door. Bus riders, you will enter through the cafeteria entry door. Student drivers, you will enter through the cafeteria entry door. And 9th graders, you will enter through the 9th grade academy door near the athletic parking lot. And this is for 9th graders to have a homeroom in the 9th grade academy. Students with a PE homeroom should report directly to the gym if you choose not to eat breakfast after you have gone through our entry doors. Only students who have PE homeroom will be allowed in the gym. Student drivers, you should remain in your cars until it's time for you to come into the building. We're prohibiting that, you don't gather in the parking lot, standing in groups. So when you get out of your car in the parking lot, you come directly to the back of the school to be able to enter the school. Students will report directly to their homeroom class. If you want breakfast again, you'll be able to pick up that in the cafeteria and take it to your classroom to eat. Temperatures will be taken before you come into the building. We have 2 entry points where that'll be taken. If someone is 100 or higher, you will not be permitted to come into the building. The nurse will be notified. Of course, again, masks are required. Bandanas and neck gaiters are not permitted during the school day. Class meeting schedules. This is what I said earlier, but I'm explaining it to you again. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, our odd class periods will meet. Wednesdays and Fridays, even class periods will meet. And so that gives you some consistency, a lot of it. So that's pretty good. And on Monday, we will alternate between odd classes and even classes. Fifth period, we'll meet every day. As normal. This is our lunch wave class period. Each of you will be assigned a homeroom/advisory teacher, and that teacher will meet every day in the morning. That's when our daily announcements will be made. And some of the things we're going to do in homeroom and advisory, we're going to prepare for our ACT tests and other state mandated tests that you would take. You use that time for homework and other things that your teachers see fit for you. During the homeroom, we're expecting you to stay in there. There's not a time for you to visit other classes. You are expected to stay in there and take advantage of that opportunity you have. Virtual students will receive information regarding homeroom and advisory from their homeroom advisory teacher. But everyone is expected and will have homeroom advisory, and we expect you to participate during that time. That's the time we will take attendance, of course. Also, our virtual students, you need to make sure you're logging in the homeroom, and that's the way we will be able to take your attendance. Hallways, we want you to walk a single file line. Stay to the right. This will help with our social distancing. We will have things on the floors to help remind you of that. Restroom to help prevent crowding. We are not allowing students to go to the restroom in between class changes. You would do that in your teacher's class. That's very important that we do that. Safety is the number one issue, number one reason, that would take place, because we cannot let a lot of students congregate in the restroom. Guidance office and front office, you will not be allowed to come and stop by in between class changes. If teachers feel the need for you to come, they will issue you a pass. Classroom protocols, classrooms will be sprayed wiped down at least once a day. Computer monitors and surfaces will also be sanitized, and also we expect them to do the best we can with maintaining social distance in classrooms. Like I said, again, masks will be required in classrooms as well. If you do have a computer, please make sure you bring that with you. I think most of you were issued one through us. If you have a personal one that you can bring, but make sure that you bring your computer Chromebook that we issued you to school with you, so you're able to utilize that tool when your teacher needs you to do things such as turn in your work and logging into your classrooms. We ask you to bring your own headphones. That would be so much helpful if you're able to do that. Breakfast. This is how breakfast would go. Like I said earlier in the presentation, breakfast is a grab and go. So if you do decide to eat breakfast, you will go into the cafeteria, get your breakfast, and go directly to your homeroom teacher's class, and that's where you would eat. Lunch would be during fifth period. Your teacher would take you down to the lunchroom to get your lunch, and you would eat in the classroom. We will not do any snacks this year. We're not selling snacks. You are allowed to bring a water bottle. Just remember, if you're bringing anything with a broken seal on it, you will not be able to bring that into the school building. Eating in the lunchroom will not be permitted due to the situation that we're in. And you will only be allowed to eat during those established times, which is breakfast and your lunch waves. Of course, school dismissed at 2:45, and you're not permitted to stay on the campus after 3 o'clock unless you're attending a sports practice or other authorized school activities. So we want the campus clear by 3 o'clock. If you're not done by 3, if you're not if you haven't left by 3, your parents will be contacted. The exit ways, we'll explain that. You're able to go out. Most of you ride a bus, so of course you'll be exiting doing through the cafeteria doors. If you're walking, you'll go out the nearest door to go home. Parent access, we will not allow parents to enter the building unless it's extreme emergency cases. Student check-ins will be handled with our attendance clerk. If you have any excuses or tardiness, please send those to JDHS. You see that on the screen in front of you. We as students would not be allowed to have lunches brought to them because they have forgotten those. So we just have to be on the side with safety. Students attire, please make sure you dress appropriately, especially during bad weather. It's very important that you do that. Make sure that you are abiding by our uniform code, which is in our student handbook. Your health will be monitored very closely. So if anyone is exhibiting any symptoms that are known to us, we'll be notifying the nurse and we'll be contacting your parents. And also, we're going to keep all conferences with our teachers virtual. So we're going to do all our conferences with the teacher either over the telephone or a virtual method. Additional items of note, again, no outside food will be allowed. Water fountains will be disconnected. Students are encouraged to bring water bottles. We do have some touchless hand sanitizer station already in the building. You also are welcome to bring your own and carry them in your book bag. And the book bag this year is mesh or clear. And your book bags is something that you need to utilize to carry your laptops or your Chromebooks in. That's extra protection for those because we've already had several people to break them. Just a harmless accident. So make sure if you are carrying your Chromebook, they are in the book bag. If you do have extra bags, please leave them in your car for car riders. And I also want to stress this to you as well. We will not be using lockers at all. If you do have a PE classes, you would not dress out for activities. So there will not be any dressing out this school year until further notice. So we're looking so forward to seeing your faces again. Again, this has been a very challenging time for us, and we just want to encourage you to try to do your best. If you have any questions about things, you can always email me, email the assistant principal, and stay in constant contact with your teachers. Don't just stay in contact with them when it's toward the end of the 9 weeks. Continue to stay in contact with them throughout the 9 weeks. And so we're very excited about this year. Again, if you have any questions or concern, please email me, Patrick Mullins, or any assistant principal. We'll be able to assist you with what we can. Thank you so much.